5 on your health tonight, and there's the friend that nobody wants, literally, that their child to bring home from summer camp. We're talking about head lice. Here with advice is Dr. Simone Wilds, an infectious disease specialist at South Shore Health. Great to see you as always. Thanks, Doctor.
Hey, Dr. Wilds. Happy Friday to you. So, obviously, we can talk about mosquitoes. We can talk about ticks.
Right.
But the second you say the word lice, everyone goes, like that. People really, really, really hate this bug. But from your perspective, how does lice compare to those other bloodsuckers?
Well, Ed, I must say, first of all, you don't want to ever get bitten by any of these. They all bite and feed on human blood. The big difference is with mosquitoes and with ticks, when they bite you, they transmit disease to the blood. However, on the other hand, the lice, it does not transmit disease. So the key thing is you just don't want to get bitten.
Right, that is the key thing. It's as simple and as complicated as that. So one of the most common symptoms is itching. What causes that itching, doctor?
Well, what happens is when the lice bites you, there is a protein in its saliva that causes an allergic reaction. And for some people, this causing itching, which can be quite uncomfortable.
So Dr. Wilds, let's talk about treatment. Is there anything that you would avoid, or is there any reason at all to call a doctor?
Well, first I will say, if you have a confirmed case of lice, then a lot of times you go to over-the-counter shampoos. And if that fails, or if you develop infection because you've been scratching too much, then that's the time you want to call your healthcare provider. Now, one of the things that we want to encourage people is to avoid things such as like mayonnaise, petroleum jelly, and even butter. And of course, flammable agents such as gasoline and kerosene. And believe it or not, some people have tried that, which we don't want you to do because that's not safe.
Seriously?
We want you all to be safe.
Wow.
All right, Dr. Wilds, thank you so much. Always good to see you. Stay well.
Thanks, Dr. Wilds. Have a great weekend.
All right, you too.
So